Is this thing on? Okay. Hi, it's Oliver Matson, December 11th, 2016. It's been a year since my wife lost her mom. I'm not feeling really good about that. I'll go ahead and do my little political rant real quick, and that's going to be a real quick one, calling the electrical college. I get saying that this thing just basically proved to me this thing about the electoral college thing. Basically, just proved to me all my stupid, pseudo-stupid left-wing ideas that we don't have any real choice in the system. We don't have any real choice or voice in the system, and we've been kind of screwed over. And I didn't know that this could happen. And I didn't know that this could happen at all. But it did. Even though I put money into Franken and put money into Hillary and voted and did all my stuff and went from Bernie Sanders to Jill Stein, then up to Hillary Clinton, and then I put in my vote, and guess what? Hey, we got legal weed though. We'll see what happens maybe after the 19th. Let's see what happens. Let's see. I want to congratulate Flo and Eddie, or Flo and Eddie of the Turtles, or the Turtles themselves, for winning the $99 million lawsuit against SiriusXM. And there's a song that's like happy together. And they talk about the Matson ship. Flo and Eddie do on the Flo and Eddie track called Nicky Hoy, if you want to look it up. And that's not on the Moving Targets album, but it's on one of their albums where it's all like weird. I don't know the name of it, but it's pretty rad. But it's Flo and Eddie. Look up Nicky Hoy, Nikkihoi, and you hear about the Matson ship at about 1 minute and 1 minute and 19, 18, 20, something around there. I want to congratulate them. I hope that they hook up their homie that was in the band that was picked on by John Lennon, rest in peace. That is an artist or a painter in Sacramento, California. I hope that they give some money to him as residual collateral stuff, and so that he can be a happy guy and live a good life. I know that Flo and Eddie are homies with like the Monkey Crew, and that's cool. I'm glad that Rob and them and me and I'm glad that Rob hangs out with the monkeys and all those people and stuff, and that's really cool. I don't know if they're gonna recount anything, because they didn't recount Jack Beans when Bush was elected, so I don't know if they're gonna do that again. But I'm not gonna fucking waste my time next time. Cops should know that weed should be legal. Cops are dicks anyway. Any cop's a dead cop. That's good. So when you call the cops on somebody and you get arrested yourself, it's a biter. So, that's what I have to think about that, sort of. Susan Olsen, you think about talking to people about fag shit and stuff like that, calling people fags and stuff. That's not cool, Susan. That's not cool, Cindy Brady. You know, what I've recognized in the world of entertainment is that there's a bunch of assholes, flakes, and a lot of people like to talk a lot of shit, you know. And a lot of people like to talk a lot of shit, can't back it up. I don't want you to back it up, and I'm not trying to start a war with you. I'm just saying that was a dick thing that you said, saying the F word. I've been called a queer since I was 3 years old. My dad said that I'd look good in a dress, and it's not been easy for me. I got beat up. I had my arm. I got thrown off a slide when I was 3, because of the way that I looked. I had my arm broken when I was 4, because of the way that I looked. I had I got thrown into a dumpster when I was about 11 years old. A buddy of mine got killed in another dumpster next to me, to my dumpster that I was thrown into when I was about 11 years old, back in 87. Other things, multiple beatings in between then and in 1997. I had a 5-on-1 home invasion robbery. That was caused by people, that was told by somebody that I was gay, to some gangbanger sympathizers, and that's the same thing. And I was in Lucerne, California, and the same thing's happened to me now in Ukiah, California. I've been tased, I've been beat up multiple times, but I don't ever want to be in a cop car again. I don't want to be arrested again. I don't want to have handcuffs on me again. And I'm not going to tolerate Cheryl being brought home by Garrett ever again. For those of you who don't know who Garrett is Garrett Burnt. He's a friend of a guy named Jeff, who was a security officer at one time at a place called Canocti Harbor Inn Resort and Spa. And he was a friend of Vince Calvin or something. And Vince wanted to fuck Cheryl, and I met him before I met Cheryl, and he got jealous of me like a motherfucker. So he introduced me to these guys, Jeff and Garrett and everything. He said, we're gonna go play some music with these guys, you know. But then they said, oh, hey, you're not good enough to play live or go play at a party and stuff. But they kind of kept me around, you know, just long enough so that they could take advantage of my wife or my chick, or whatever the fuck she was or is, when she was drunk and stuff. So, or drugged up or whatever. So that's a great thing. And so I guess that my regrets, I don't know. Yeah, so that was just basically kind of caca. And Vince went nuts because I wouldn't let him fuck Cheryl. And so Vince Cavan, by the way, your friend Kaz killed himself a few years ago. So yeah, he got arrested for like fucking like a 12-year-old or a 15 or 11-year-old or a 15-year-old or something like that. These guys are not really cool. And I'm a former child actor. I'm from Los Angeles. I don't play games. I make games. I was one of the guys that did some debugging on Keeper RL for Windows, Macintosh, and I also wrote the intro, the intro paragraph on the thing. I want to do some voice acting on it. Let's see what happens in the later future. I will be continuing on work with Sinister Devices and other bands as I see fit, as well as the continuous solo projects that I have, writing, artwork, music, etc., and doing lyrics for other bands and people. But no, since Cher got with me, it's kind of got rocky road, and then bumpy road, then bad road. I mean, when you fuck somebody in your dude's house with the mom and the dude in the house in the bathroom, that's kind of rude. But, you know, I've come out of the bathroom at Jeff's house. Jeff, the guy who was a security guard at, if I had his fucking last name, which I'm sure that Cheryl has, I'd go ahead and tell it to you. But these people are dog shit. I walked out of the bathroom at Jet's house, and Cheryl was sucking his dick. So, yeah, and she won't leave. I'd be Rant. You know, you should leave. No, it doesn't happen. Even when she beat the shit out of me and busted up my hips back in 07, no leaving. But yeah, people call me gay and stuff though, and it kind of sucked, because like, I'm not gay, and it isn't fair, and I don't like it. Cheryl accused me of being gay. Cheryl said that I fucked my mom for about 10 years. She started cheating on me about a month and a half after I met her. I had multiple STD tests in September, clean, November, clean, December, not clean. Then in February or something like that, she gave me chlamydia. She's saying because she was raped. That's bullshit, because she was fucking Seth and Wes, who were this one guy, little bastard tweaker guy named James' friends. So, you know, I got this whole back end bad on me. People to call me fag is really wrong. I was taken advantage of. I was basically fucked over, and I was not, I was out of consciousness, and I answered to a request regarding a question if something happened to me in the past by one person. Then it rebroadcast itself with these wonderful circle of friends, like let's see, there's this lady named Karen, this guy named I can't remember his name, but let's see, then there's this guy named Jay, and a bunch of other people here in Ukiah that are rebroadcasting a bunch of shit. And all this stuff goes back to gangbangers. And I know that Cheryl's a gangbanger sympathizer, so I'm not really happy with it. And it's not nice to me, because she goes and plays her games. She come back when you fucking leave with your dad, and you come back with Garrett Byrne, Byrne, from the Bay Area, wonderful place. Yeah. Anybody that says that Soccer Mom Pimps were a great band, go suck dicks, which you probably already do, as a matter of fact, so go ahead and continue on your wonderful job. But I'm not going to call you a faggot. I'm just going to say that you suck as people. Okay? For me to disregard a gay person is wrong. And for me to call somebody a faggot is wrong, okay? It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. If somebody says that I'm a faggot, then and they're wrong, that's wrong and mean. And if they say that I fuck my mom, like Cheryl did, and that's wrong and that's mean. And I hope like hell she's having a fun time talking on her phone right now, which she does all the time. Doesn't fucking matter to me. Anyway, I want to thank Vince Cavan for being a wonderful part of my life, a wonderful influence, and a wonderful contributor to my fucking downfall. You're a piece of fucking shit, motherfucker. I'm glad your friend died by self-inflicted gunshot wound. I will live on. OCM will live on, and I will play music. It doesn't matter if I had hired Dave Grohl, Robbie Wrist, or fucking Spiz Energy from England. I don't give a shit. The ball will continue to roll. Motherfuckers, I will not stop.